Another one's out. Well, it's the same one that got out before, the bigger one. And it got out the same place. Fence is working, but it still goes right through it, or she goes right through it. There she goes. I think she's going to go back in because she saw me. Yep, look at her. The fence is working. I checked. Watch her. She's probably going to go right through. She does that. She's done that before. I've seen her. Let's see where she's gonna. Let's see how she's gonna get back in. You gonna get back in, or am I gonna get out and help you? Look at her. Look how she does that. Right through, right between the wires. And the fence is working too, but she still goes through. Look at that. They're all right here. Yesterday it was another calf. I think that brown in there in front of that cow. That little brown calf in front of that cow. She's the one that got out yesterday, but over by the road, over that way. She didn't really go anywhere. But this one, she's been out before. I wanted to take her to the house and retrain her, but I was hoping that since the fence is working, I thought she would get shocked. But she don't damage the fence. She just goes right between the wires somehow. Somehow she goes right between those. There's 3 wires there. You can't see them. I don't know if you can see the wires or not. Oh, there. Okay, there. I guess she went through right there. It looks like one of the wires. Looks like the second wire. I'm not sure which one's which now. One of the wires is stuck in the other one. Yeah, the second wire got hung up on the other wire, so I'll have to go in, turn the fence off, and then reconnect it, and then fix this, and then go back and turn it back on. What I might have to do, because I don't have wire with me today, or do I? Maybe I do. If I do, if I have some wire in the back of the truck, I'm going to tie those 3 wires together. Maybe that'll help. We'll see how. Let's see how that keeps her from getting out. Okay. Looks like she's looking for a way to get back out again. It looks like she wants to come back out. That's one reason I kept this mode here, to keep it short so she wouldn't come out here. But she's got a bad habit of getting out here. Last time she was out over here that I saw, that calf, that heifer there was out with her. But no, I'm sorry. She wasn't out, but it was standing next to her. That's right. It wasn't. She was the only one. This one here in the front is the only one that actually got out. The other one was on the other side of the fence. So she's the only one that's getting out like this. Somehow I'm going to have to put a stop to it. I want to keep her, but she's being a problem now. I just finished driving down to this end of the pasture, and that calf got out again. I could see her. I can see her walk out, so I have to go back down and get her in again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. Let's see what she does this time. Okay, I got her. She went back in, and now she went back out again. Before I even got down to the end of the field. Okay, get back in there. Come on. Come on. You want me to get out? Huh? Okay. Guess I'll have to get out. Come on. That's it. That's it. Go ahead. You got out. Get back in. Come on. At least she didn't jump over. She's went right between them. Oh, I'm gonna turn the fence off so I can fix that. Oh boy, what am I going to do? I tried fixing this fence a little bit. I tightened the wires up, 3 wires. I got them tighter. And then I tied a wire between all 3, connecting all 3 wires in between the post. I don't know if you can see it. I can't even see it in my video. But I know it's there somewhere. I can see it with my eyes, but anyway, I went up about that far, another 3 posts between those. So, and that's right where she was getting out, right in this area here, between that power pole and that bush, elderberry. So I'm going to hope that she respects it better now and doesn't get out anymore. We'll see. I'll turn the fence back on and make sure it's working, and I'll just wait and see. Today is July 20, 2023, and yesterday I sprayed from the ditch, from the side of the road. Well, not quite to the side of the road. I left the side of the road about a foot or more, foot or 2. But anyway, I sprayed the ditch all the way to the fence to try to prevent that calf from wanting to get out right way back there. The calf always gets out way in the back where the fence curves. Where the fence starts to curve, that's where the curve to the left, that's where the calf always wants to get out. I tied the wires together down there. See if that helps her from going through the wires. She goes right between the wires. But anyway, I sprayed this. Well, one reason I don't have to mow it anymore. Well, even if the spray doesn't always kill everything. But anyway, at least that'll, hopefully, she won't have eyes for the green grass anymore once it turns yellow, like it is on the fence. I've already sprayed the fence twice this summer already to keep it under control. Because I don't want the cows reaching under the fence either, because that's how when they start reaching under, even though the fence is on, for some reason she wasn't getting shocked. So I'll have to look into that. The fence is working every time I test it, so I know that's good. But why she don't get shocked is another story. Okay, that's all I wanted to show today. Because I'm going to take a video next week after it all turns yellow. Because it takes about a week for it to turn yellow. Well, cows are relaxing on a nice cool day like today. Especially in July. It's only about 80. No wind. Hardly any humidity. Well, there's humidity, but it's lower humidity than what it used to be last few weeks. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm on my way home. I just left the pasture, and everybody's in this time. And I sprayed this here. I forget what is today, Monday maybe? I sprayed this on Monday, so Monday or Tuesday. Today's what, Friday? I think it might have been Tuesday. I forgot. But anyway, it's already done. And yesterday the road crews for the Bucku Township people came out and they mowed both sides of the road with their big mower. That's a nice mower. I don't know how wide it was, but it's pretty wide. You could tell where it cut along about halfway from the road to my fence. Okay, you can see where the grass is laying on. You can see where it was cut here. It's cut short, up to the ditch anyway. Okay, that's all. Bye. Today's July 26th. Now there's 2 of them out. I gotta chase them, and now they're in the bean field over there. So I gotta figure out something better. I think I'll just lock them out of this road pasture for a while on this side of the creek, just teach them a lesson. Well, yeah, move. I gotta get her out of there. Oh, there they are. They're out of the bean field, but they're still on the wrong side of the fence. I'm gonna figure out where they're gonna get in, or should I say, get back in. Okay, cows. You guys are gonna suffer now because I'm gonna have to lock you out of here. Oh, that one came in. That one came in. You instigator, you're the culprit. You encouraged the other one to get out, the brown one. Now you got to get back in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in the way you came out. If you can. Come on. Fight, figure it out. Figure it out, come on. You came out. Huh. Get back in. Huh. Come on, get in. You've done it before. You did it to get out. Now you can do it to get in. Go. Come on. Come on, get in. Come on. I'm going to chase you out of here. Stretching my fence. Guess I should just put a barbed wire in. That now seems to work. Look, they raised the insulator up right here. Okay. I'm going to try to get you all guys out of here. There's good grass here, but you don't learn your lesson, so I'll have to keep you out for a while. Well, today I'm going to put a wooden post in there, right about there, between those two posts. Well, in line with that fence there, and then I'll show you the other side. Because I'm going to put barbed wire, not on this part yet, because I don't think they got out in that area, but the one behind me. Yeah, this is where I'm going to put the post, right about there, in line with that fence. Because if you can see, the two posts are inside the, because there used to be a tree there. Used to be a tree there, a cedar tree. I cut it out years ago. Anyway, I'm gonna make this post in line with that fence right about there. I put the post there, wooden post. Then I'm gonna tie. Then I'm gonna install barbed wire, 3 strands of barbed wire, in between the wires that I already got. Because I'm gonna leave them up too. Because this is the area where those calves were getting out. We're walking through the fence. So if I put barbed wire in between them, hopefully that'll stop them from getting out. It'll still be electrified, but I need to put a wooden post in here so I can keep the fence tight from here to there, to the corner. And then I'm going to put barbed wire in. I need to put new insulators, more insulators on. A different kind. I'm going to put a black one that has a pin where I can just pull the pin out, put the fence in, and because sometimes it's hard to get barbed wire to go through those yellow insulators. Anyway, so the black one should work better. I think that's what they're designed for. Anyway, I'm going to start working on this post now. At least I'll get that much done today. Oh, by the way, today is July 30, 2023. And right now I got the cattle locked out of this pasture here. They're all over there. They look like they're waiting to come in, but I gave them a couple bales of hay. Yeah, I gave them a couple bales of hay way up there by the, not where I store my hay bales. I gave them a couple bales of hay, so they have something to eat. Plus they got the grass or wherever else, the rest of the pasture. I just locked them out of here since I'm going to be working. That's all. Back to work. Right here. Right about there. Well, I'm about a foot down. Yeah. I'm about a foot down. Hard to tell from here. But this is a nice old post hole digger. I used this when I was a young, like in high school, and as soon as I was old enough to handle it. And I made those handles. I think I made them out of hickory, but I'm not sure what I made them out of anymore. But I made them. There wasn't much to it. I just take a draw knife and shave them off. Maybe I didn't make them out of hickory. It looked like they were cut wood. I don't know what kind of wood it is anymore. But anyway, I made it. But that the digger part, that's old. I think that was in my dad's time. But anyway, I started the hole, getting there. I just have to take a break now and then. Okay, let's start digging again. Well, I think I'm about done with the hole. That's as deep as I can go because of the width of the hole limits how deep I can go, because I have to spread the handles apart to pick up the dirt, and if it's too far apart, and besides it's about 3 feet. I didn't really measure it, but I'll measure it before I put the post in to make sure it's deep enough. I like to keep them 3 feet just to give them some strength. These are about 5 feet above the ground. Okay, I gotta rest, and then I'm gonna measure the hole. Well, the hole's 32 inches, more or less. Anyway, it's about 32, maybe a little less, maybe 30 inches. Still good enough for me. I might make it a little deeper if I can. Not much more than that. I'll get there at a couple more inches maybe. Well, I made the hole 32 inches deep. That's as far as I can go with that post hole digger. But it's enough. I'm gonna put the post in now. Oh, I forgot my level. I left it at the house, but I'm gonna do the next best thing and use my water bottle. Let's see if I can do this. All right. Looks pretty close. I already measured the other side, or across the other side. Not the, but anyway, the back side. So it looks okay to me. I eyed it up to it, so it looks I eyed it too. Yeah. This is this reminds me of in the Philippines, whenever they do construction on or anything, build anything, they don't have a level like we have in the U.S. They have a plastic tube, a clear plastic tube, a long plastic tube. They put water in it, and then they take one end of the tube to one side of what they're trying to level, and then they take the other end of the tube to the other side, and when the level reaches both sides, both things on both sides of both ends of the tube, then they know they're level. That's what I learned over there. Looks pretty good to me from this side of the fence or post, and from that side of the post. Looks straight enough to me. Looks straight enough. Yeah. I can live with that. Okay, let's temper in. That's my homemade temper. I don't know what it is either, because I made that same time I made the handles for the postal digger. But it's lasted, I don't know, since what? Well, I'd say about 50 years, or more than 50 years. It's held up since till then. Anyway, back to tamping. Well, I'm almost finished with the post. I got the insulators on for the old wire, which I'm going to leave. I moved that one post on the other side, the one T-post, in line with the fence. And I'll move this one later if I have to. If it turns out that I have to put barbed wire on this side too. But for now, I'm just going to work on that post to the corner, or to the trees, and see if that'll keep those calves from getting out. But right now, I'm just wanting to get the. I'll put the barbed wire up tomorrow, because I'm too tired today. It's already too hot. Yeah, it's still June. Oh, June. It's still July 30. 31. I'm ready to stop for today. I'm going to end. I put some wire braces on each side to help keep the post in line. Oops. What happened? My phone slid down. And I'm putting, I got the corner insulators on for the old fence, but I'm putting white ceramic insulators on for the barbed wire, so it's easier to push the wire through those insulators, because plastic insulators always get hung up on the barbed wire. So the ceramic, it slides a little easier. So I'm going to go with that. I use it other places too. I use barbed wire. That's what I got for now. Yeah, I didn't screw them in all the way, but I don't feel like working anymore. I'll come back tomorrow and finish that. Okay, that's all for today. The cows were hanging around. The cows were hanging around there all day, but now they just moved out. Probably was cooler down there in that little pond. Now they moved out, and oh, they're over that way. They're all over there eating again on the other side of those trees, those short trees here, the creek. Okay, back to my. Okay, what did I say? I was going to yeah, come back tomorrow and finish this. And I'm gonna put the barbed wire on too. I'm not sure, but I think I have to. I think I'm gonna have to use my 4-wheeler for the barbed wire to unroll it. I did that once before when I put barbed wire around my bale storage area. So I think that worked out pretty good. So I'm gonna try that again. I don't know how to hook it to the truck, because sure ain't gonna do it by hand. It's too heavy. Okay, I'm gonna finish up here, or at least pick up my tools, go home and start again tomorrow when it's a little cooler. I decided to go ahead and screw them in so somebody won't be tempted to steal them. And I put a couple white jugs on top of the post, just so anybody who wants to mow grass on the side of the road will see my post. And that's what those yellow poles are for too, so you don't hit those metal ones. Okay, that's all for today. On my way home. I'm on the way. I turned the fence back on just in case the cows over there decide to jump that fence and get in here. So fence is back on again. I put my post in down there where the fence takes a turn to the left. I wooden post. And tomorrow I'm going to unroll. I'm going to put 3 strands of barbed wire from that post with the yellow white jugs on it to the corner back there by the woods, by the trees. And that's all I'm going to do for now, because I want to wait and see if they still get out. I don't think they've been getting out along this other fence here for some reason, but it's always back there. But I'm going to wait and see. Do one section at a time. Well, today's July 31st, 2023, and I'm going to start working on the fence again. I got a late start, but that's okay. It's not hot today. Oh, there's some those flowers over there. Those are those pink ones. That's phlox. Phlox. I like that wildflower. Anyway, cattle are over there. There's a small pond behind them. It's a remnant of the old creek that used to flow against that hill back there. And I straightened the creek out when I bought this land. And anyway, on to the work, and the work will be over there in that corner. I'm going to stretch the barbed wire fence today. Hopefully 3 strands, and once I get that done, if I get that done today, I want to let the cows back in here, because I don't know why they're always over there. I know they're eating. I got the salt box over there, but I think it's they're there because of the little pond that they drink and cool off in. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'm ready to head over there now. Well, today's July 31st, 2023, and yesterday I put in that wooden post down there with the white jugs on it, around where it starts to turn right, and then where the fence turns right, and I'm going to be installing 3 strands of barbed wire on this fence where the cattle always seem to get out, and I don't know why they always did, but anyway, I'm going to put it in between those other wires. I'm going to leave them on there, and then I'm going to attach my white insulators, my ceramic insulators there for the barbed wire, and then I'm going to pull. There's my spool of barbed wire. I got to attach it to the back first, and then I'm going to pull with the 4-wheeler. Hopefully the barbed wire will come off the spool okay without getting hung up. And then I'm going to stretch it 1 strand at a time and attach it. First thing I'm going to do is put the white insulators on and the black insulators for the barbed wire along this fence here. I'm here to that wooden post with the white jugs on it. Still July 31st, 2023, and I put my white insulators on the post for the barbed wire, and then I attach 3 black insulators on each post. And the way they work is, see if I can do this. Once you get the fence in, then you just drop this pin down in front of it through that hole, and that lock's supposed to lock in the fence. So I'll see how that. I never used them before. I've always used these kind for barbed wire, but sometimes the things get hung up in these things. So I'm trying something. Since I saw those, I went ahead and got those. And I did all those down along there too. So I got them all ready to go for the fence. Now all I gotta do is hook up my barbed wire somewhere down below my, attach it to there somehow. I got a pipe for that. We'll see how it works. It took me a while, but I rigged up something on my 4-wheeler. I don't know how good it's going to work. I may have to adjust the setup a little bit, but I'm going to try that, see how that rolls off, and I'll go slow, and I'll see how that. I'm going to do the top one first, and then see how, or I may have to adjust that. I should have put a bigger hole, because there's a big knot on that branch there. I just used a branch that was laying around. I tried using metal, but the thing slides around. The roll of barbed wire slides around too much. But with this, it stays in one place more or less. Okay, we'll see how it works. Well, I got about halfway, and I got into a bind. So the wire came off the roll in the wrong place. Well, I don't know about halfway, but I can fix this, but I think I forgot how to stop it from catching or coming off the wrong place. Well, I got one strand stretched. Well, not stretched, but unwound. I'll start from the other end and hook up the insulators, hook the fence of the insulators, and see where I come out. I'm probably only going to get one done today. I'll do the other two tomorrow because it's already almost 6 o'clock now, 6 p.m. But at least it's not too hot. Well, that worked out pretty good. Only got hung up one time. I adjusted my supports a little bit to bring it further away from the four-wheeler. I want to see if I wish it wasn't on such of an angle, but that's just the way it rolls. Okay. Well, I'm going to start putting the fence on the insulators now. Well, first strand of wire is up and tight all the way down. I don't know, I think it's 6:30. So I think I'm going to go in. Now that I know how to do it better. Hopefully it'll work me fast. I got most of the work done today. Put those white insulators on down there, and all these black insulators. Pinning that wire in that plastic, putting that plastic pin in that black plastic after I put the fence in. That's a little bit hard to do, but it's done. Once it's in there, I don't think it'll come out. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope it's cool like this tomorrow too. I think the high today was only like 85 or 90, but it was overcast all day, so there was no sunshine. So that made it feel cooler. Alright, bye for now. Catch you on the next one. Today is August 1st, 2023, and I'm ready to unroll the second strand of barbed wire to go to that post down there with the white jugs on top. This is the middle wire, and that worked yesterday, so we'll see how it works today. Well, second strand is unrolled. Had some problems this time, but I had to anchor the stick or limb that I'm using. I had to anchor it back because the spool kept wanting to pull out this way and get hung up. So I anchored it back so it stays more stationary. Worked out better that way. Anyway, I'm going to go down there and hook it up to the black insulators. When I get down here, I'll cut it off and tie it up like I did the top wire. Okay, I'll wait until I get done with that. Today I'm doing it the lazy way. I'm using a chair because I don't like bending over to put those on. Working out pretty good. Slow, but at least I'm not wearing myself out bending over too much. And then just have to work my way down to there, one post at a time. At least I get a little rest when I'm putting the fence on the insulator. Should have done that yesterday. Oh well. Live and learn. The second strand, or the center strand, is adjusted and done. Ready for the third one. Ready for the third and last wire. Okay, let me get this done because it's starting to get hot. Probably, it was about 80 degrees when I came out here around noon, and it's probably close to 85 to 90 now. So I want to get out of this heat as fast as I can. Yesterday was okay because it was cloudy all day. No sun. No direct sun anyway. And the air was cooler. Okay, let me get this one done. Well, I finished stretching or unrolling the third strand and last strand of wire over here on this end of the pasture, because this is where that's where those two calves kept getting out, going right through the wires. So hopefully this will stop them. At least I'm glad they haven't learned how to jump over it yet. I had a couple doing that before. Had to sell those because nothing would stop them. Anyway, I didn't have any trouble this time. I just went slow. I went closer to the fence. I think that helped. I went closer drove as close to the fence as I could with the four-wheeler, and that seemed to. And I just went slow, and it all worked out okay this time. So I'm learning. I did the same thing back in, I guess, 2010, up on top when I fenced off my hay storage area for the hay bales. I used barbed wire there too. And I don't remember it being this hard. Of course, I was a little younger back then. Anyway, now I gotta go down and hook up the wire, and then I'll almost be done. Well, ready to start attaching the bottom barbed wire to the insulator. And I work all the way down, and I have one more process, one more step to do after I finish this wire, and then I'll let the cows in and see what happens. I finished attaching the third and bottom wire, barbed wire. I got one more thing to do, and then I'll let the cattle in. Let's get that done first. Well, that's the final touch. That's the way I wanted to make sure the cattle can see it. I put some white jugs on top of the T-post. They're plastic, so even if they touch the fence, they won't ground it. I've done that at other places too, like wherever I put up a new fence, like that over there. That way they see it, and maybe they won't mess with it. Okay, I'm gonna take another view from the other side, from the other end, and then I'll let the cattle in. Well, this is from the other side. I still need to find two more white jugs, because I got two more posts. Okay, I can't point very good. Anyway, every other post is I put them, so I need two more. Anyway, on another note, for the future, if for some reason they still get out over here somewhere, over here, if they still want to go through the fence in this area, which I don't think they've done before, but if they start doing it, then I need to straighten these posts out. Some of them are out of alignment because for a while there I had a bunch of cedar trees growing here, and I kept moving the fence posts out to keep them away from the cedar trees, but then I cut the cedar trees down, and now the posts are out of alignment. So if I need to put another barbed wire here too, I'm going to straighten the posts out first, dig them up, and reset them to make them a little bit more straight. They're pretty cockeyed. Anyway, once I do that, then I think I'll just put a single strand in the center between the bottom wire and the bottom wire and the middle wire. I'll put one in between there, because it seems like that's where that one big calf always wants to get out, wants to crawl through the second underneath the second wire or underneath the middle wire. So if I put a wire in between there, maybe that'll stop it. But like I said, I'm going to wait and see what they do. But that's my next project. If if this barbed wire on this side here doesn't do the job, I'm sure they won't go through there. I'm positive they won't go through there. 100% sure they won't go. They might learn how to jump over, but they won't go through it. But here, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Wait and see. Come to open the gate over there where so I can let them into that pasture on that side. And they all ran away from me. They're all scared of me for some reason. You don't recognize me? Ah, must be the hat. Must be my hat. Don't recognize my hat. Well, I got some limbs on the fence. I better fix that. Okay. Let me open this gate. What do you want? Yeah, you're gonna be. I'm gonna use you for meat one of these days. Well, I don't know if everybody's here, but bull's probably in the water over there. Let me go walk and find out. Need to close that gate though, before somebody gets out. Yeah, I knew it. I knew somebody'd be in the water. It's just a little pond. This used to be where the creek used to flow. It used to flow, let's see, used to flow right from there. From there, it used to take a turn, real big turn. Go this way, and then go that way. It made the turn right there. Had a big old hole there anyway. And then it came through here, and then it went across and went back in by that where the tree is. But when I bought the land, I had a track hoe come and clean a bunch out. This is mostly woods out over here. I think it was a field over there on the other side. It was a field, but it still had both trees on both sides of the creek. So anyway, then I said I had a track hoe redirect my creek, and my first bridge was a riprap, you know, those big rocks. Well, one of the big floods came and washed it all out, so I beefed it up with the concrete. So far, so good. Okay, everybody's happy. Let me see if I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Somebody's missing. Okay, who's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 14, one laying down. Okay, well, I'm going to open that gate over there. But first, I'm going to close this gate because I don't want them getting out. Well, here's everybody. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a little bully cow from that dark cow there. The dark cow with the dark on the bottom. I call it two-tone. Dark on the bottom and light on top. Okay, back to open the gate. One more glance. Oh, bully came out of the water. Bully came out of the water. That's it, bully. Well, that's a good place for them to keep cool, so I'm going to leave this open. They'll probably gonna start going in the creek now, but this is still a nice place. In the early morning and late afternoon, it's in the shade, so I'm sure they'll be in here again. I'm going to open the gate on the left. That's the gate to go to the other side where the creek is. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I opened the gate. Ready to go. They'll go in whenever they want. When they come out of here, they'll probably go into there, start eating grass again. I think it's been about a week. Today's Tuesday. I think today's Tuesday. So yeah, it's been 6 days since I locked them out of here. But I had a couple bales up on top that they could eat on, and there's still some grass growing out here. There's my road going up. I still have to cut those lemons up there on that fallen tree, but I'm in no hurry. Here's my, that's where I left it. I've been looking for that. That's my fence tester. Electric fence tester. I left it out here. How about that? Oh well, I guess I found it. Found it at last. Alright, I'm done here. Back to the house. Well, the cattle don't seem to be in any hurry to go through that gate. But they'll get there. They'll get there. They're just enjoying themselves in the water. Relaxing. For now, I'm going to leave this open because that's where I put the salt blocks, and I don't feel like carrying them back across over to there where they usually are. But if I ever close this off, because this is my road area, if I ever close this off, then I'll take those salt blocks and move them back over where they used to be. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I sure like that little bull calf. I'm not sure about those cropped ears, but that's a recessive trait, so I guess it's not too big a deal. That calf has it too, but I'm going to sell that one. That's her calf, the one laying down, and the mama, that calf laying down is the mama that's laying down. But I'm going to sell her, those two on the ground. Who else? That big red one in the water in the back, and oh, and this one, this big white one here. She might be pregnant, but I just can't raise this many. I can handle about 10, but I got 14 now, so I'm going to sell 4. 4 plus that little one. Okay. I'm keeping Bully though, for now. Little guy, he laid down. How about that? All right, I'm gonna go. I don't want to bother him anymore. Good video of the Bully. I couldn't resist. He's a good bull. Half Highland, and the other half is a mixture of Marchigiana, Chiana, or no, Chianina. Yeah. Marchigiana, Chianina, Romanola. Yeah, that's what he is. He's got 3 Italian breeds, Italian white breeds in him. But it's good enough for me. Last look before I leave. One last look. Today is August 1st, 2023. And I finished my fence near the road in the corner back there, way back there. I finished putting the barbed wire strands in, and we'll see if that keeps those calves in. I don't even see the calf there. Yeah, the calf that was getting out, I think, is in the pond. I think. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'll just have to wait and see. Still August 1st. And I just wanted to check I just want to get a look at the fence from this side, from the outside, looking in. Okay. All right. Looks strong enough to me. Let's see if it works. Well, fence is up, and fence is working. It's electrified. I'm pretty sure they won't get out there. The area I'm worried about now is this section. If they can't get out back there, they might try doing the same thing over through here. I'll just have to wait and see. Time will tell. At least I'm done with this part. If I have to put a barbed wire up here somewhere, I'll put it between the second, the middle, and the bottom wire. I'll put it right in the center. So that way they'll have at least one barbed wire there to keep from going through. But I'll wait and see what happens first. Well, the cattle are back in the pasture again, so that's good. I think they got more to eat here. I guess it wouldn't hurt to mow these weeds here, these iron weeds. Cows don't eat them. I've been meaning to mow it for a while now. I didn't get around to it last year. I don't know why. The more I got is borrowed from the farm. It's the one they don't use anymore because it's falling apart. It's all rusted up. And the back wheel broke off. So, but I've been using it. My brother's got better mowers, but I'm not going to bother his. The old one I'm going to be using is my dad's old mower. I had a good bush hog, but the last time we mowed this with that is I let my wife drive the tractor and mow it, and I don't know what she was doing, but we had a old hay bale out there, an old square bale out there in the pasture, and she decided to run over it. Broke the mower. And I couldn't get it fixed because it was too, I couldn't find the parts. I tried to find the parts to it, broke the shaft and everything inside the gearbox. Anyway, that's what we got now. Anyway, I only mow it about once a year if I do it at all. I just didn't do it last year. I'm gonna try to do it this year sometime. Anyway, I'm just looking at my cattle. I'm waiting to see if they're going to go over there where I put that new fence up. I'm going to go drive down there and take a look at it again. I just left it earlier, a couple hours ago. The bullies, I don't know if the bully's eating that old hay or what, but he threw some up on his back. Maybe he just wanted to keep the flies off of him. That's funny. I guess I don't know if I caught that or not on the video. I didn't see it. Anyway, they're all out here. He might even be eating some of that old hay. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, the cattle are on the way. The cattle was always getting out his way back there, but we'll see. I'm gonna do one more thing here. I can't see nothing in my phone, so I'm just gonna hope that it can be seen. I'm trying to look at the fence. I can't see nothing. Yeah, okay, I can see it now. I'm gonna walk down the fence. Take a look at it. I didn't realize it before, but the fence is actually short. I guess I used really short fence posts here when I first put the fence in many years ago. Of course, at that time I only had Highland cattle. Highland cattle are short, but when I started getting those other breeds, those Italian whites, they're a lot taller. Yeah, they're a lot taller. But that's okay. Fence is still working. I haven't jumped over it yet. And hopefully this will stop them from going through. I'm sure they won't go through here. It'll be almost impossible for you to go through this fence. It's the other fence that I haven't put barbed wire on yet. That's the one I'm concerned about now. But we'll see. All I have to do is wait. Wait and watch. Oh boy. Yeah, look. Good looking fence. I didn't think I would need this much of a fence, but the calves told me otherwise. Okay, that's the whole fence. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I just want to get a good look at the fence again. Okay, I think I'm done now. We'll see. Just wanted a close up of the fence and the insulators. The black ones have the barbed wire and the yellow ones have the smooth wire. I don't know how strong those black insulators are, but sometimes the yellow ones break off if there's put too much pressure on them. The little tabs on those yellow ones. But anyway, hopefully this will work. Bye for now. Well, the cattle are getting close to the fence. Maybe I'll be able to witness it if anybody tries to go through. Okay, I'm going to drive up a little bit. I'm in my truck right now, keeping an eye on them. And I'm going to pull up a little farther so I can see if they're going to get too close to the fence. Well, there's that naughty calf right there in front. Right in front of that red cow. Or big red one anyway. She's a heifer, but I'm going to sell her. But the one that always gets out is right there with a dark neck. It's hard to see from this distance. And actually the camera makes it even look farther away than it really is compared to my eyes. But I'm going to sit here and watch her, see. I want to see what she's going to do. I'm pretty sure she won't get out through that other one that I just fixed. But I want to see what she's going to do on this fence that I haven't put barbed wire on yet. We'll see. Just have to wait and see.